The Tonle Sap lake is the largest inland fishing area in the world. It has sustained Cambodia for centuries. More than 1 million people live in the area. But in recent years, water levels have plummeted and fish stocks have dwindled. Our next report is another reminder of the devastating impact of climate change. The life-giving waters of the Tonle Sap in Cambodia have come under threat. Climate change has dealt a huge blow to the world's largest inland fishing area. There was a time when fishermen boasted of their catch. Some even catching 100 kilos of fish a day. And now the same fishermen are worried about their future. A future which is closely linked to this inland lake.
Now, people living at the lake are facing difficulties because the water is low and there are no fish. So people living on the lake will change their way of life. For those who have many children, they may go to work on shore at a construction site or at a cigarette factory because the lake is running out of fish.
The lake is a World Heritage Ecological Reserve and relies on an unusual seasonal reversal pattern. In the dry period, it drains into the Mekong through a fast-flowing river artery. But climate change has affected weather patterns and the reverse flow has been delayed. As a result, water levels are down a quarter from the average level seen around the turn of the century. This has led to a decline in the endangered species living around the lake. Habitats have been lost and fishermen are out of work.
I expect illegal activities will occur because when they cannot catch fish in areas outside of the protected zone, for sure they will come into this area. That's why we are educating them so that we know about the importance of the natural resources.
Dwindling fish stocks have forced the fishermen to find other sources of income, and rangers worry that the other animal habitats may now come under threat as fishermen look to cast their nets elsewhere.
Forests were dense at this site in the past. The forests were so thick that we would draw a boat into them. But now it has become an open space and people grow chilies here in order to supplement their living because they cannot catch fish during the dry season.
Climate change has devastated the communities which rely on Tonle Sap. Their traditional way of life is fast vanishing. Their fate hangs in the balance and relies on the ebb and flow of this lake. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.